Having said what I said on Monday Motivation yesterday about waking up early, it'd be remiss not to get up today and attack things with a double dose of Tuesday training. I've met the guys first of all for a tough hill session before the solidarity session later this evening, where everyone can come together to take part in whatever activity they choose but get the same from it. As you can see behind me, there's an amazing view of Nottingham. Kind of shows how steep the hill is, but for now we're really attacking the day. Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily Tuesday training. It's Des here, of course. Having said all that before, I've actually had a really frustrating day. Trying to prepare myself the best I possibly can this week. Kicked in with a brand new diet. Got up early, as I spoke about at length. Really struggled today. My hand is giving me so much pain. I don't know what it is. I've not really done much on it. I don't know whether it's my body adapting slightly to some of the changes I made. Got a bit of an headache as well. So, all is not lost. I've just set the guys off from the City Slickers. They've gone off on their run. Decent turnout. It's good to see them getting out in the dark and cold. Of course, one of the reasons we meet and run together is to have safety in numbers, to make sure we get it in, to ensure we do absolutely what we can. And whilst it is frustrating for me, still kind of really feeling that frustration, not quite got over it yet because it's all kind of caved in on me, it feels, in the last couple of hours. Not a chance to sort of come to terms with it and do positive things, but I find a positive. Been for a walk in Nottingham city centre, still getting in my activity. Of course, when we can't do the things that we want, I look to encourage us to do whatever we can. So I've had a short walk around town, some Christmas music playing, bit early for that, isn't it? But actually made me feel a little bit better, woke me up a little bit. I feel really sort of run down at the minute. I don't know if something's coming over me, but like I say, it might just be those slight adjustments. Been really going hard on the diet this week and looking to make some real positive changes, get involved. Today was supposed to be an opportunity to get out and run, sort of start that training again. It's going to be slow progress from here on in for a few weeks, possibly a few months, but just trying to prepare. So like I say, I'm still getting out, still got up early, still did the things that prepare me well, that put me in a good position. So if I do the same tomorrow, and I'm feeling a bit better, who knows, I might be able to get out then too. And that's all it's about really, isn't it? Just working off what we can. It doesn't always go to plan. I say every day on DOdaily, this is just the way it works for me, the way it is right now. It is extremely frustrating, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's easy. And like I said there, I'm feeling it right now because it's all pretty fresh in my mind. But I'll get over it. I've got one or two things to do tonight. Going to the Forest match, playing at home under the lights, always a nice occasion. I'm going to make sure I'm wrapped up for that, because at this moment in time I'm not even feeling that, and that feels, when I'm not feeling that, then there must be something wrong. But I'll do it. And what I can look back on today is the fact I've done plenty of activity. I got out this morning, made sure I got up early, stuck to my eating plan, so there's lots of pluses to take from it. Whilst like I keep saying, it's really frustrating. I've got to take all those things from it, haven't I? That's what I talk about. That's my own words, my own sort of thoughts on it. It's just about doing what I can. And like I say, I got out for a little walk around town. Got Feliz Navidad stuck in my head right now. It's kind of ringing as I'm saying all this. One guy was busking that, and we all know how that gets stuck in the mind. But like I say, it's probably picked me up just a little bit. And that's all it's about sometimes, isn't it? It's about getting in that activity. The guys, like I say, turned up quite well attended tonight, so they're showing they're doing what they can despite being cold. You know, what I will encourage is people to get out there, do whatever you can. You know, don't let the cold and dark put you off if you can. You know, and whilst I always encourage activity outdoors, you know, if you can't do it outdoors, do it indoors. But there's nothing like getting out in the fresh air. You know, probably needed it as much as I needed it this morning, as much as it felt fantastic. Really sort of gave me a nice shot in the arm this morning. Really picked me up the nice skies and sort of coming to terms with the day. You know, probably needed it just as much this evening. You know, cooped up a little bit today. Probably not done myself any favours in terms of that. It's been a bit of a grey day, and always talk about the blue light, don't I? So tomorrow, if it kind of pans out the same, the fact I'm not able to do much with my hands, sometimes it can be easy to do that. I probably got to drag myself up in the middle of the day as well. It's something I did yesterday. I got in plenty of walks yesterday. I was plenty of jobs and plenty of walks. So again, it's just a little bit of a learning curve, you know, and try and be that little bit better tomorrow, because that's all we try to do, all we try to be, isn't it? That little 1%, 0.5% better, you know, to try and make us feel good. You know, I'm sure I'll be firing on all cylinders tomorrow. I definitely want to run. You know, I'll make sure I take the painkillers and do what I need to do, not use it. I probably, if anything, I've probably been a little bit guilty of using it a little bit too much. And like with any injury, just because it's my hand, if it was my legs, people would be telling me not to do it, to slow down, to be careful. And I suppose I've just got to take it easy, you know, and not do too much. And I'm sure if I do that tonight, you know, I'll be absolutely flying. Don't want to be negative, really, really don't want to be negative. I love the way I'm feeling. I love the way I'm sort of dealing with all this stuff, you know, and sort of thinking again about the future and everything that's coming. So for now, guys, that's all I've got to say. If you can get out, that'd be absolutely brilliant. I'll post some pictures of the guys. Hopefully that'll inspire you too. You know, further to that, if it don't inspire you today, perhaps it inspire you for a Wednesday workout. Again, I'll be meeting the guys at the group, you know, and whether I can do it or not, you know, hoping, fingers crossed, hoping I can do it. But whether I can do it or not, there's plenty to take from that too. So there's always a positive in every situation. I've been saying that from day one. I'll have to take that again today and do whatever I can tomorrow. Take care, guys. Have a great evening. You know, don't be defined by things you can't control. I've still got out there for a walk. Still got that in at the end of today's DOdaily. Always like to remind you of that. So take care, like I say. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just doing it.